Namaskar, welcome to House Highlights, the show where we cover the top developments of the day from both the upper house and lower houses of Parliament during the ongoing winter session. I'm Isha Shah. Let's get started with the headlines. Hatte community of Himachal Pradesh included in scheduled tribes list. Lok Sabha approves Constitution Amendment Bill. In the wake of rising instances of digital fraud, government taking coordinated steps to check the operations of illegal loan apps, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman tells Rajya Sabha. During private members' business, members discussed welfare measures for Anganwadi workers and helpers in the Lok Sabha. Union Minister Smriti Irani says previous governments failed to provide adequate financial assistance to Anganwadi workers. Let's begin with a look at the top developments in the upper house today. The government informed the Rajya Sabha on Friday that eligible farmer families have received benefits of more than 2 lakh crore rupees under the PM Kisan Yojana. The government, in its efforts to double farmers' income, introduced the PM Kisan Samman Nidhi Yojana, a central sector scheme with 100% funding from the Government of India. Under the scheme that was operationalized in December 2018, income support of 6,000 rupees per year in 3 equal installments is provided to all landholding farmer families.
किसान खेत में तो जीत जाता था, अपनी फसल को पैदा कर लेता था, लेकिन जब वह मार्केट में जाता था तो मार्केट में जाते जाते वो हार जाता था कि उसको मार्केट में वैल्यू कैसे मिले, उसको रेट अधिक कैसे मिले। और इसको लेकर आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी ने एक स्कीम प्रारंभ की, फार्मर प्रोड्यूसर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, जिसको हम एफपीओ के नाम से जानते हैं। और उस फार्मर प्रोड्यूसर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के माध्यम से आज देश भर में लगभग 10,000 एफपीओ बनाने का लक्ष्य लिया, जिसके अंदर हम लगभग सभी एलोकेट हो गए हैं। और उसमें से 4,031 एफपीओ का रजिस्ट्रेशन देश भर में हो चुका है। और वो एफपीओ है जिसके माध्यम से किसान को डायरेक्ट वो मार्केट से भी लिंक कर पाएगा और अपनी लागत में भी वो कम कर पाएगा, क्योंकि एफपीओ कंपनी एक्ट में भी बन रहा है, कोऑपरेटिव एक्ट में भी है।
Now, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman informed the upper house on Friday that the government has discussed various issues related to illegal loan apps in a meeting and decided to take a host of measures to check operations of such apps amid rising instances of digital fraud. Her response came after Trinamool Congress MP raised the issue of fake loan apps. Let's take a look.
In November 2020, one person, Shri Sai Arvind, for a very small loan of rupees 3,000, he committed suicide, sir. He committed suicide because most of this app requires users to grant them access to text, to images and contacts as well as camera. And then these apps, they copy the contact list and photos and use them to harass the victims, sir. Thus, sir, I appeal to the Finance Minister. To take stringent action against these apps.
Last 6-7 months, I've had personally meetings with the RBI representatives and with my secretaries in the ministry, and action from the RBI side and also from our side has been, also inclusive of the Corporate Affairs Ministry, has been initiated in this. A lot of such apps which have been badly misused have also been brought to the attention of MeitY. So there is a coordinated effort to contain such apps and also to take action against those who are misusing. Congress party इससे ये क्या साबित कर रही है कि common man के problem उनके problem नहीं है? This is a common man's problem on which we've taken action. Prime Minister Modi is concerned about the small borrowers who are getting cheated by apps.
All right, now Minister of State for Parliamentary Affairs V. Muralidharan apprised the members of the upper house about the bills that the government wants to introduce in the House next week.
I rise to announce that government business for the week commencing Monday, the 19th of December 2022 will consist of 1. Consideration and return of the following bills as passed by Lok Sabha. 1. The Appropriation Number 5 Bill 2022 and the Appropriation Number 4 Bill 2022. Second, consideration passing of the Constitutional Scheduled Tribes Order Second Amendment Bill. 2022 as passed by Lok Sabha. 3. Consideration passing of the following bills after they are passed by Lok Sabha. 1. The Constitutional Scheduled Tribes Order 3rd Amendment Bill 2022. Second, the Constitutional Scheduled Tribes Order 4th Amendment Bill 2022. Third, the Constitutional Scheduled Tribes Order 5th Amendment Bill 2022. Fourth, the Anti-Maritime Piracy Bill 2019. And fifth, the Multi-State Cooperative Societies Amendment Bill 2022. Item number 4, consideration and passing of the Repealing and Amending Bill 2022 after it is introduced, considered and passed by Lok Sabha.
BJP MP Biplab Deb moved a resolution urging the government to set up an Agarwood Board of India and support it for more scientific efforts to increase the production and productivity of agarwood, provide adequate welfare measures for agarwood cultivators, and provide adequate incentives to young entrepreneurs for the holistic development of the agarwood. Let's listen in.
त्रिपुरा सरकार ने बड़े मात्रा में अभी आगर प्लांटेशन शुरू किया है और मैं आपके माध्यम से भारत सरकार से निवेदन करूंगा, ये जहां आगर की क्लाइमेट है, फॉरेस्ट डिपार्टमेंट के माध्यम से इसको विवेचना करके आगर का पौधे लगाया जाए और इसका बाजार बनाया जाए और साथ ही साथ भारत के नौजवान को रोजगार मिले। इस दृष्टि से मैंने इस विषय को आपके सामने रखा है और मैं आशा करता हूं मेरे सदन में जो भी सदस्य है सभी लोग इसके ऊपर अपना राय रखेंगे।
Resolution moved.
In response, CPI member from Kerala said Deb could have submitted a memorandum to the government about the promotion of agarwood.
This mover of the resolution was the Chief Minister of Tripura. He could have submitted a memorandum to the ministry concerned and this would have been easily available. In fact, nobody is opposing these kind of, boards, and so we have created a wonderful spice boards once upon a time. And what is the fate of this spice board of India?
जब त्रिपुरा में सरकार उनकी थी, समझ लिए होते तो आज बिप्लब देव जी को यह विषय राज्यसभा में नहीं लाना होता। अभी मेरे एक मित्र ने कहा कि वे मुख्यमंत्री थे और इसका मेमोरेंडम अब पूर्व मुख्यमंत्री के रूप में, सदस्य के रूप में दे सकते थे। मैं उनको बताना चाहता हूं कि जब वे मुख्यमंत्री थे वहां तो 2021 में अगर उन पॉलिसी लाने का काम किया था, जिसके लिए मैं त्रिपुरा की उस सरकार का और अपने पूर्व मुख्यमंत्री जी का अभिनंदन करना चाहता हूं।
And time now for a very short break in the bulletin. On the other side, news from the proceedings in the Lok Sabha. Do stay tuned.
We will focus on India's strategic partnership with Germany.
Technology and economy remain the critical core of Germany's policies, in which India is a partner.
The most important is to see that how this green and sustainable partnership can transform India's growing economy.
Welcome back to House Highlights. Let's now take a look at the key developments from the lower house today. The Lok Sabha passed the Constitution Scheduled Tribes Order 3rd Amendment Bill 2022. Initiating the discussion, Jammu and Kashmir National Conference MP Hasnain Masoodi spoke about the issues faced by the tribals. He said that the compensation for development projects in tribal areas should be increased. The bill was introduced in Lok Sabha on the 9th of December 2022.
सवाल ये है कि क्या उसको इससे आप वो सुविधाएं दे रही हैं जो उससे दूर रही आज तक। जब जो ट्राइब है, ट्राइब का जो भी मामला है, जो जिसको भी कम्युनिटी को आप उसमें इंक्लूड करते हैं, लेकिन उनका कोई बदलता नहीं है। उनके बारे में जो भी आपका अप्रोच है, जो भी माइंडसेट है, जो भी होना चाहिए वो होता नहीं है। वो बिल्कुल ही डिप्राइव्ड रहते हैं, डिसएम्पावर्ड रहते हैं, अनअटेंड रहते हैं, इस एनलिस्ट होने के बावजूद भी। असली फोकस ये रहना चाहिए था कि हम जो भी अब एनालिस्ट की या करते जा रहे हैं हम एनालिस्ट, क्या उनकी भलाई के लिए, उनकी बहबूदी के लिए कोई काम, कोई बुनियादी काम किया जा रहा है कि नहीं किया जा रहा है?
The Tribal Affairs Minister said the bill will grant scheduled tribes status to the Hatti community of Himachal Pradesh.
यह हिमाचल प्रदेश के ट्रांसगिरी एक रीजन है, एक क्षेत्र है। उन क्षेत्र में सीमित जो लोग हैं उनके लिए यह प्रावधान है, क्योंकि वो आदिकाल से उन परंपराओं के साथ रहते हैं जो जनजाति चरित्र को प्रदर्शित करता है। ये ट्रांसगिरी एरिया में जो रहने वाले लोग हैं, लगभग 4 ब्लॉक में रहने वाले लोग हैं, उनको हमने इसमें सम्मिलित किया है। तो ये प्रस्ताव मैं समझता हूँ कि न्याय देने वाला प्रस्ताव है, वैसे लोगों को सुविधा देने वाला प्रस्ताव है जो वर्षों से उपेक्षित रहे।
Moving on now, during question hour in the Lok Sabha, members raised issues relating to Ayushman Bharat and a host of other issues as well. These included the cooperation for academic research in Ayush and the TB Mukt Bharat Abhiyan as well. Replying to the question raised by MP Jaskor Meena on Ayushman cards, Minister of Health and Family Welfare said 7 to 8 lakh beneficiary cards are printed daily and the ministry is working to ensure that 50 crore cards are made available in the next 4 to 6 months. Let's take a look.
माननीय अध्यक्ष महोदय, मैं आपके माध्यम से बताना चाहूँगा कि विश्व की सबसे बड़ी हेल्थ स्कीम के लिए देश में कार्ड बनाने के लिए गति से काम चल रहा है। आज तक हम थोड़ी जो पुरानी टेक्नोलॉजी थी उसके आधार पर बनाते थे तो कम बनता था, लेकिन हमने सॉफ्टवेयर बेस्ड अभी सिस्टम चालू की है। इस सिस्टम के अनुसार पर डे आज 7 से 8 लाख कार्ड डेली बन रहा है और अगले 4-6 महीने में हम देश में 50 करोड़ लोगों को कार्ड मिले उस दिशा में गति से काम कर रहे हैं।
Now, Member of Parliament M.K. Vishnu Prasad raised the question of research in Siddha medicines. Minister of Ayush Sarbadan Sonowal assured the member that the ministry is working to promote Siddha medicine. He further added that Ministry of Ayush and Ministry of Health and Family Welfare are working together on academic research in various activities. Let's take a look.
The entire world has witnessed the horrible dance during COVID. And so many medicines were tried, but it was one of the best medicine was proven was Kabasura Kudineer from Tamil Nadu in Siddha medicine. So I think you have also made a lot of research and submitted the research materials. Since we are talking about international cooperation and the COVID-like diseases are infectious and transmitted globally, is the government having any specific programs to exchange the research materials and to do more research on Siddha medicines, which will be useful for the entire nation?
Siddha system of medicine, Kabasura Kudineer, of course, I agree with you. It's played a big role, particularly in the prevention of human health during the COVID-19 pandemic. It was a very, very useful product, and for the promotion of Siddha also, this ministry is working.
Moving on now, Union Health and Family Welfare Minister Mansukh Mandavia told the Lok Sabha that India will be free from tuberculosis by the end of 2025. Replying to a question raised by Member of Parliament Dr. Preetam Munde, the minister informed the House that 44,000 people have come forward and adopted 12 lakh TB patients in just 14 days. Let's listen in.
2025 अंत में भारत टीबी मुक्त हो जाएंगे। अभियान सही दृष्टि से चल रहा है। सभी सम्मानित सदस्यों को मेरा आग्रह है कि अपने अपने क्षेत्र में अपने टीबी अधिकारी के साथ बातचीत करके आपके यहाँ जो टीबी पेशेंट है उसको गोद लेना या तो लिलवाने के लिए व्यवस्था करेंगे तो मुझे लगता है कि देश में हर साल 1.5 लाख लोगों का मृत्यु ट्यूबरक्लोसिस की वजह से होता है, वो बच जाएंगे।
The lower house took up private members' business on Friday. Members discussed the welfare measures for Anganwadi workers and helpers. MP Abdul Samad Samadani of the IUML suggested that their wages should be enhanced and Anganwadi workers be paid a pension. N.K. Premachandran of the Revolutionary Socialist Party spoke on the recruitment of Anganwadi workers and helpers.
The wages is very meager. That has to be enhanced. Their salary has to be increased, and they have to be better paid. Better payment has to be ensured in the case of the Anganwadi workers. Sir, they need a pension. Now they don't have pension, and they have to be brought in the ESI scheme. And first and foremost thing is that, as already mentioned by other speakers, they have to be recognized as government servants.
As far as the things which are existing now, there is no stringent or strict guidelines or norms for the recruitment of these Anganwadi teachers and workers. No qualification is being prescribed. The Anganwadi worker as well as the helper should be qualified. So my first suggestion is the qualification for the Anganwadi workers and helpers have to be well prescribed by the Government of India.
Speaking about the honorarium of these workers, Minister of Women and Child Development Smriti Irani said previous governments did not provide any financial assistance to the Anganwadi workers. Let's listen in.
One, the subject that in 2006 this issue was brought forth to the Honorable Supreme Court of India and settled. Second, that the honorarium and how much we appreciate the service of Anganwadi workers has been enhanced, like I said, sir, from 750 rupees to 3,500 rupees. And third, sir, the fact that in 2011-12 the budget estimates of the then government was a mere 10,000 crores, but of the Modi government, the budget spent in 21-22 was 18,208 crores, sir, shows our commitment to this very need of women and children in our country.
After discussion on beautification and modernization of railway stations under the Adarsh Station scheme during the private members' business, Lok Sabha was adjourned for the day to reconvene at 11 a.m. next week. And with that, it's a wrap of this edition of House Highlights. Do stay tuned to Sansad TV for all the latest from the winter session. Thank you for being here. See you next week. Good night.